Hey, I'm not so ace trainer and we got a trailer to analyze. Let's get into it. I was incredibly doubtful that we would get Gen 9 this year, since it made little sense to me that that will happen. Oh, how wrong I was. And I was also worried when I saw it. Hyped but worried. Now, after further analysis, I want it tomorrow. You see, I'm from Portugal, and that will make sense in a bit. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into the analysis. The first hint at the region's inspiration might be showing on the security guard's hat. The symbol looks like some mix of the Portuguese and Spanish coat of arms, though I might be reaching a little bit here since it's very hard to see. The real hints start inside the room though. In this shot, we can see the map of Spain showing in the board. Then, if we look at the globe, we can see North America and South America, two areas that were very sought after by the Portuguese and Spanish during the Age of Exploration. Here we can see various old treasures. They look to be of gold and silver, something that the Portuguese and Spanish really liked to get during the Age of Exploration. There's clearly a theme starting to build up here. In the first shot of the actual game, we can see various things. Some will get a closer look after this, others that we should take note now, like the big walls surrounding the city. Something very common in Mediterranean cities like Lisbon and Barcelona, which I think that town is a mix of, but we'll see that in a bit. This next shot could be a reference to the castle of Almorol in Portugal, though it is very hard to be sure just from this shot alone. While wind farms are more common in Germany than any other European country, Spain is the second one in the list and Portugal is the 10th. So these are two countries that really enjoy their wind power, especially because they are close to the sea. These stone journers might be a weird thing to see, considering that the Stonehenge is located in the UK. But let me introduce to you the Dolmen of Guadalperal and the Almendres Cromlech. The first is in Extremadura, Spain, and the other in Évora, Portugal. If you've ever been to Portugal or Spain's coast, you know about the terror that seagulls are, and the delicious dishes made with seafood that both countries are very proud of, so Klovitzer and Pelibert, they make sense here. Here we have our first glimpse at the plaza in the big city. The windrose with the Pokémon types is a reference to the Padrão dos Descobrimentos in Lisbon, Portugal, another homage to the Age of Exploration. If we look at the yellow buildings, something that we'll see more times during the trailer, they look like a reference to both the Plaza Real in Barcelona and the Praça do Comércio in Portugal. There's also a Pokemon battle ring in the middle of the windrose, making it seem like that will be a place for Pokemon battles, which is very exciting. This building with the Pokeballs seems to be inspired on the Basílica de la Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, which further implies the mix of Lisbon and Barcelona in this first revealed town. The player's house has some clear architectural similarities to Portuguese and Spanish houses. Basically, they're very simple, as you can see. Inside the house, the decoration is also very Mediterranean, with a painting seemingly depicting a woman dancing flamenco, a traditional Spanish musical genre. Then we get a glimpse at the map. It seems very similar to the Portuguese map, though it seems more likely to be a mix of both, since it also looks like it could be the right side of Spain's map. The shot of the southern part of the map looks like it shows Gibraltar, a British territory in the Iberian Peninsula. Maybe we'll see some Gala references in the game. Then we go back to the real world and we can see some oranges, some grapes, and what looks like some sort of sandwich. This is very interesting though, since Portuguese wine is famous all around the world, in the UK for example, and Spain is the second biggest winemaker in the world. Sweet oranges were first brought to Europe from Asia by the Portuguese, and blood oranges are native to Spain and are scarlet inside. Both countries also planted a lot of orange trees to prevent scurvy, and we can see a lot of them throughout the game trailer. Here we can see two different shields, one with oranges and the other with grapes. This implies some sort of rivalry, which is a very common theme between Portuguese and Spanish during their history. Now we got our first look at the starters: Sprigatito, Fuecoco and Quaxley. Sprigatito, while a cat, might be based around the Iberian lynx, though it might be more noticeable in the next evolutions. Fuecoco is a weird one because crocodiles do not exist in the Iberian Peninsula. But there was a situation a few years ago that a Nile crocodile was lost in the Douro River, a river that flows through both Spain and Portugal. It was never found, but it's a pretty well-known situation. Fuecoco might also be inspired by the Coco or Coca myth, which is pretty much the Portuguese-Spanish boogeyman, and often depicted as a crocodile like for example in La Cocafera. Quaxley looks like a ship captain duck, which is very fitting considering both countries' history. I was told on Twitter that Quaxley might also be inspired by Prince Henry the Navigator, a key figure for the Age of Exploration on the Portuguese side. Notice the hat! And then we get the names Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet. Scarlet from blood oranges, and Violet from wine grapes. Now lastly, and well, non-trailer related, we get something from the official website. Home support is coming with a Sui and Zoro arc shown, so that's awesome, and it will be open world. It's the first time they use that wording, and it makes sense since I've mentioned the age of exploration multiple times. I'm honestly very excited for my home region to become a Pokemon region. And that is all I could find in the trailer. I'm sure there is something else, so let me know in the comments down below if you find something. And now I want to thank my Twitch viewer Fikatan for claiming the shoutout for this video. Thank you so much for all of your support. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content. Also ring the bell so you know when the next video is out. You can follow me on social media and Twitch, I stream there Thursday to Sunday, or join our Discord, all the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.